Welcome to my channel. So happy to have you here. Today we are talking jumpsuits from a pear-shaped shorties. Honestly, jumpsuits are one of those pieces that I know are super hard to shop for. As a pear-shaped shorty myself, I absolutely know the struggle is real. It's like, what style should you be wearing? Where can you even find these good styles? And then how do you style the jumpsuit itself? There's just so much going on. So that's what I'll be talking about today in my video. Before we get into it though, if you don't already, hit that subscribe button, vibe with your girl, turn on the bell because you do not want to miss a video on how to find your style, how to find pieces that work for you, and just building a wardrobe you really love. If you're looking for more everyday inspo, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at lilmissjbstyle.com. I share all kinds of outfit ideas, a little more casual, a little more dressed up, and just more outfit ideas if you need it. And of course, be sure to check out my blog, www.lilmissjbstyle, where I talk even more about what's in, where to find the pieces, and how to style it. Before we get too far into it, I know you're gonna ask, so what I am wearing today is a dress from H&M. It is a super comfy house dress. I just got it. If you watch my haul video, you have seen it. She is cute, she is perfect, she is still in stock, and I will make sure that I link it down below. So talking about jumpsuits and rompers, I'm going to be sharing with you my collection, the ones that I own, how I like to wear them, to give you a lot of inspiration as well as what to shop for, the styles to look for, and of course brands to check out. First up is this romper from Burberry, which is a local boutique in Detroit. This is your sign. Do not sleep on your local boutiques for some cute clothes because they will have you. When I tell you this thing fits like a glove, the stretch is amazing, and I loved it so much I actually have this in black as well. It's just a good piece, and if you can tell, the scoop style is amazing. It's really flattering, even though I am pear-shaped. And one thing to keep in mind when you're shopping for stuff like this is the straps. You want to make sure that you have adjustable straps so you can make sure that it covers what you want it to cover and shows off a little more, just so it has the right fit. And it's super stretchy, super breathable, so this is a perfect transitional romper as we go from summer to fall. So the first way that I would style this, definitely while still summer, still a little bit hot, is just with an oversized blazer and then some strappy sandals, because this is still very breathable, especially on a day where it's like a little bit cooler in the morning, really hot in the middle of the day, and then like cooler as the day goes by. Like, this is something I could easily throw on and just like run errands, do like a meeting, and it's really perfect, like casual and dressy and cozy all at once. So it's like perfection. The second way, if you want to style it more for fall, this is the black version, and I would just do the same oversized blazer, but instead of the strappy sandals, just go on and throw on some knee-high boots. This is super cute. This is a fun way to add some pattern, and when it's really chilly, you can actually sneak on some like taller socks to stay nice and warm, which is like a little trick living up north that I have learned, and trust me, I swear by it all the time to get away with wearing like shorter pieces. The next jumpsuit is this white jumpsuit from ASOS. Ugh, I love it. The cutouts are divine. It is perfect for pear-shaped shorties. The high neck actually really helps to kind of like elongate your shape, and then of course the nice tie details really focus and give you that hourglass shape, and the wide legs just super flattering. This is a size 8. It is most likely sold out. I have linked to something similar below. But two ways that I would style this, a more casual take, is just to throw on like a denim jacket and some sneakers. Super comfortable. Like, this is easily going to like walk around the zoo, going to the museum, very breezy, checking out the farmers market. This is just a really super casual way, and what you want to pay attention to is just where your jacket ends. You want to make sure it just ends at the smallest part of your waist so that it helps to highlight your figure instead of expanding unnecessarily. And then with the shoes, you want to make sure you have that little bit of gap between where your pants end and where your shoes start, so it doesn't shorten your height. For a dressier take, as we are transitioning into fall, reach for a trench coat. It is absolutely magnifique look, okay? So here I have a navy trench coat because I just don't have like a classic like tan one, but you could absolutely throw in a classic tan one and make this work. Because it's still really nice and just like warm outside, I went ahead and threw on some sandals and then just like a matching clutch, and really make the pinstripes pop. So this is like something a little bit dressier, like if you want to go meet up for drinks, maybe you have like a client meeting or something like that. This is a super great option for a little bit dressier take on a jumpsuit like this. So another super flattering style of jumpsuit is just like a cami strap, long wide leg jumpsuit. This is like a maxi dress but with legs so that your thighs don't chafe. Okay, it's like everything. So I got this specific one from Pitaya, which is another local boutique. Again, don't sleep on your local boutiques. They have some gems in there, okay? So this one is plaid, and I really wanted something for the fall that I knew would just kind of like be a head turner, more of a statement piece. And I think a lot of times like people are afraid to choose a more statement piece like this, but do not be afraid, because you can easily like dress it down with some staples, as I'll show you in a second, or you can really dress it up and make it pop. So a really simple take on this to really be edgy but also still casual, layer it with a leather coat, okay? Whether you want to do a cropped leather jacket, in this case I did a long trench jacket. I mean, it's all vibe, right? Like, I mean, Matrix, but like not, but super like, it's edgy. And then I just went with some sandals because it's still kind of hot, especially with that jacket. You're gonna get really, really hot underneath there. So I wanted to let some air out of my sandals, plus show some toes and keep myself looking long leg JB because I like to look nice and tall. This is just, honestly, I could throw this on to go to the office. I could throw this on to go grab coffee. This is such a versatile, like, chic piece. And when I tell you like when I tell you a long trench coat, like, when I tell you a long leather trench coat is gonna make the difference this season, a long leather trench coat is going to be your friend. So girl, like, if you snatch one thing up this season, I would totally recommend it be a long leather trench coat. The other way to style this is kind of like max. So I layered this plaid blazer from H&M on top of the plaid and then finished it off with just some mules because I knew the plaid would be a lot. So in this kind of outfit, to kind of keep your shape because it can get lost when you mix patterns like this, I threw on a waist belt because that still cinches in the waist. It kind of gives that divide of, okay, here's her waist, here's the rest of her body. So this is very slimming, which I really, really love. This is like Hailey Bieber vibes, but like easily wear it to work. If you want to have just like a dressier client meeting, something like that, like this is something to turn heads, but isn't too overwhelming at the same time. And the key here is to mix similar with similar. So you notice that the plaid styles are very, very similar. You almost cannot tell where one starts and one ends. That's really one of the things I love to do. I don't like to clash a lot like that. So you will see me do a lot of like very similar where you almost can't tell the difference, even though I bought these from completely different places. Before we get into it though, I wonder, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to buying jumpsuits? Is it just you don't know where to look, you aren't sure what the right fabric is or the right style? Let me know in the comments below. This next jumpsuit is from H&M. It is a super classic shirt style jumpsuit. This is a very safe option if you are pear shaped. I have two of these, not both from H&M, but I have this beige one and then that black one that will show you how I will style next. I got this in a size 10, and I will say, like, since I lost some weight, I probably could have sized down to the 8, but I actually love the oversize of this, and I love that it came with its own belt so that I can still cinch it in at the waist to really show off my figure still and not get lost in the oversized fit. And that's super key if you buy oversized things. Like, just make sure that you have a way to still highlight your figure, otherwise it'll get lost in it and it won't be as flattering as you want it to be. With that being said, one of the things I love about a jumpsuit like this, you can wear it as pants. So one of my favorite ways is to throw on just like a turtleneck and then transition the jumpsuit into a pair of pants like so and style it that way. It's super unique. This is a great way like to do a faux paper bag pant, and it's just something different and it gives you way more wear, which is something that, of course, if you follow me, you know I love. I'm all about getting the most wear out of your clothes. So super chic, kind of like cowgirl vibes, right? Like, this is a head turning look. This is something like if you have an event, if you've got fashion week, like this is gonna stand out. And this is something that, like, honestly, you can wear year after year. If you're not as comfortable with something like that, another super simple way, instead of just turning it into pants, it's just layering it with a fun pattern or print underneath. That's super fun, super classic, and it gives it something different. It helps to break up your outfit a little bit. So give that a try too. Like, if you aren't quite sure, and especially like as the days get cooler, this is a perfect layering technique to stay warm without having to look super bulky. For a more dressier take, honestly, I like to keep it simple. So nothing underneath, not even a bra. We belted it with a different color belt to really highlight my waist, and then matched it with some nude shoes to just be like, body, okay? So what I love about this is, again, it's just something a little bit different. The sexy sandals with the oversized fit kind of makes it just a little bit more glamorous, right? Like, baddie, just baddie. So this is a really easy fall look for a jumpsuit. Nothing overcomplicated, and a really great place to start if you're not quite sure how to style your jumpsuit. Last but not least is this black joint from Lulus. I've had this for almost 5 years now. What I love about it is it's so breathable. Black is a very safe color. Again, that same shirt style, because it just works. It really is simple, and it's really uncomplicated, which you guys know I love uncomplicated pieces that I can then make a little more complicated, make a little more extra. And the other great thing about this is that the waistband is elastic. So when I did drop some weight, I went and got it tailored so that it fit just right. So you can see the butt cheeks in this one a little bit better than you can in the H&M one. And black is always a slimming color. So if you're looking for a jumpsuit to kind of start off with, this would be something I recommend. With that, a super casual way to wear this, uncomplicated, just add like a bum bag or a really fun bag, and then just some really cool kind of statement shoes. So I have this H&M bag right at the waist, really again, highlight the waist, add a little bit of detail with the different texture, because like you don't want it to fall flat, so having a different texture kind of makes it pop a little bit. And then I have these Zara shoes that I've had for years, super comfortable, just a little bit different to give it a little more pop versus like having something black. But you could easily go with like black accessories if you wanted to, like the dad sandals would look awesome with this too. Then the other way that you can style this, black is a really great base for adding colors or patterns. So in this case, colored leather is having a moment for the fall, so I went and paired it with this bird bee jacket that I have had forever and I absolutely love it. To keep it really slender though, I went with some black shoes to really help elongate my body, because I knew the green might kind of crop me at a weird place and make me look a little bit shorter. So this is like the super perfect outfit. Like for the fall, you want to introduce some color, but you don't want it to be too overwhelming. Like a black jumpsuit as a base is absolutely perfect. This one is super breathable and then great for layering with a fun colored jacket like this for fall. Like you're gonna look absolutely amazing and turn heads no problem. And that is it. That is my entire jumpsuit collection. It is not big, it is not vast, and I share that because you don't need a whole bunch of pieces to make an impact. When you choose the right pieces and you're intentional with the pieces that you choose, you don't need a lot. You can mix it and match it, and like they will go from season to season to season. As you can see, it's like I picked a mix of neutral colors and safe cuts because I knew I would want these pieces to kind of go with me from season to season, and then I could use my accessories to really modernize it and bring it into like what's in right now. So keep that in mind as you shop for stuff like this, because it's like if you know it's something you're going to want to wear year after year after year, it might be a solid choice just to pick like a safer color if you're going to do like a crazier cut, or if you're going to do, you know what I mean, a more classic like cut, then you can do a funner color to make a bit of a statement. So those are some things that I totally recommend that you keep in mind and things that I consider when I'm looking at jumpsuits, because it's like, because again, I'm really past the point of like I just want to look cute. I also want these pieces to kind of grow with me and go with me as I get older and as my style evolves too. And I love that I've had all of these jumpsuits for like years. With that, thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end. You are amazing and a rock star. If you don't already, make sure you subscribe, give me that thumbs up, let me know you vibe with me, turn on that bell notification so you do not miss a video whenever I drop, because I drop every Wednesday and every Sunday. And I know you want more outfits. I know you don't want to miss a thing, so just turn on that bell notifications. Again, if you don't already, here is my social handle. You can follow me on TikTok where I do some cute dances, but also some outfit roundups. You can follow me on Instagram where I share everyday style and more behind the scenes and just a more in-depth look at my life. And then of course, follow me on the blog, www.lilmissjvstyle.com. There is a link to my subscriber list down below so that you can get notified so you don't miss a post there either. With that, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.